And so Jake's plan, like my feet, was in tatters. Incidentally, although Jake hadn't indicated beforehand that I'd be expected to walk 900 kilometres across New York, I nevertheless elicited little sympathy for my ill-suited footwear. In fact, Jake was harbouring feelings of bitter resentment towards Bob and I, believing that we were holding him back from making a small detour to Spain. To visit a relative. This detail we only know because in a moment of extreme low morale, Bob stole Jake's journal.
Where is he? I'll give it back to you. I've got it with me.
Suffice to say, what he read there quickly made him regret having done so. At this juncture, Providence arrived in the form of a friendly lorry driver who took a sympathetic view of our plight and offered to give us a lift all the way to Paris and where we could afford the fare home. The rest of the trip passed relatively incident-free, other than having to spend the night sleeping on the floor of a French public toilet, being mugged in Calais, and having to draw lots to see who'd get to bus from Dover to London and who'd have to walk. Miraculously, our friendship survived this orgy of suffering and incompetence. And in truth, those 2 hellish weeks were formative in the forging of my love and affection for Jake, for they revealed qualities in him that I've always found inspirational throughout our friendship. He has an unquenchable thirst for adventure, the ability to create excitement and randomness wherever he goes. His head-first, can-do attitude that sees him wrest every drop of experience and fun from life, and he always has a vivacious and robust reaction to any adversity that besets him, all laced with a dash of luck. Such an approach to life has seen Jake adventure and misadventure to places like the remote highlands of Western Papua, where he was lucky to avoid capture by headhunting separatist cannibals, the Solomon Islands, where in the midst of an armed coup he was rescued by the New Zealand Navy, and the wild western Isle of Jura, where he went toe to tooth with a gang of most heinous and hairless bandits, dressed in naught but a thong and a giraffe-shaped codpiece. Wherever Jake goes in the world, he goes to help people make their lives better. And he generates love and affection wherever he goes. He always has great respect for everyone he meets. Most of all, I admire Jake for his courage and unbreakable spirit. When he was struck with a very horrid illness, his response, that was so typical, was to fulfill a personal ambition by going up to Oxford to take his master's degree, where, as well as developing a keen interest in the study of certain fungi, he devoted considerable time and energy into giving hands-on support to the aged and infirm population. After Oxford, Jake returned to Scotland, which is a place he loves with a passion. And sometime after moving to Edinburgh, he started behaving in the most strange and erratic manner. His buoyant mood, vacant and faraway expression in his eyes, and the inordinate amount of time he spent locked in the bathroom, all gave rise to concern amongst his close friends that he might have developed a drug habit. It transpired that Jake, with his newfound affinity for soap and water, was under the he's managed to not stuff it up, for she's here with us today. And I couldn't be happier for my friend. For in Ellie, he's found someone ideally suited, given that she has experience of living in a yurt, eating sheep cups. He's found someone who's beautiful, fun-loving, warm, supportive, tolerant of Jake's friends, and who possesses enough common sense for the both of them.